meditation is the key for transformation. The more you do meditation, the more transformed you are. The less you do meditation, the less transformed you are. And no meditation, hardly any transformation. We have to understand that there's a direct relationship between transformation and meditation. And we want to be transformed. We don't know what is transformation, but we want that. And when you sit in meditation, that happens.
So meditation builds awareness of what our thought process is, what our feelings are, and then helps us to move into newer thought, newer feeling, an expansive thought, expansive feelings. And so then we create more and more. We let go of things that are not necessary automatically.
This session, this one-day session, will help us to go deep into how we can accept things as they are. Of course, we should try to do things for the better.
Life has been phenomenal, and every day I'm learning more and becoming more clear to what I want to do in life.
Everybody wants even meditation to happen immediately. Like they ask us for a pill to make them better immediately. So I think one of the things I keep telling the people that I'm around is that we're going to have to spend some time with it. We're going to have to read. We're going to have to spend daily meditation sessions. And we have to be surrounded by meditators.
Meditation is the answer. That was after coming into meditation, and as my practice became regular and consistent, and it became deeper, then from it that fear didn't suppress inside, it just faded away.
I will say I started living in a moment. Earlier I was like always worried about future, digging in past, but currently my current status, I'm living in present. That is the greatest gift given to me by meditation.
Healing from IBS, a health issue, alleviating anxiety, and transitioning from impulsive reactions to mindful, conscious responses.
Meditations give you immense energy, power, strength, and you get very focused. You have many challenges in your life. It will come. Problems will come, issues will come, but you become very focused to what you really want to do in your life.
The meditation has reduced my sleep and increased my productivity and my relationship with self and everyone around me.
It really brought the clarity to me, increased my confidence, and made me fearless for a lot of things.
The thing is, consistency is the key. So I request you all to continue for this 40 days journey, then we can see our transformation.
My life has changed beautifully, and it's a miraculous life I'm having. I moved from confusion to clarity. My decision making has improved.
My migraine headaches, vertigo. Yesterday I got my diabetes range checked, and this is well within limits. And this is only possible because of meditation.
I have healed my back pain. I made my relationships absolutely better with my husband, be it with my in-laws. The understanding, if any situation happens in our life, instead of blaming people around, started looking what is the learning behind it.
Since I started meditation, my health has improved significantly. I have healed myself from asthma and skin problems. And I was also able to stop taking medication for thyroid issue after 8 years.
There is a total shift from chaos to calmness, getting on to becoming the improved version of myself. Life has become better, smoother, and happier.
Gratitude is previously I didn't know more about gratitude. Slowly I started doing my meditation, and I get to know gratitude is the most important in our life. And I'm started appreciating myself.
I used to have a lot of death fear. I have overcome death fear also in this 40-day sessions.
Transformation was so obvious. Everybody noticed, my family, friends, and then I continued my journey with Buddha CEO since then. I have been meditating, and I join almost every single program that comes with Buddha CEO.
If there is a snake and ladder game, the snake has become very tiny in my life now.
the ladder is long, so I can keep going higher and higher. And even if I fall down, if I come down, it is only a short step, because the awareness comes in. I recognize it is all an experience I came for. I'm so grateful that I got that experience.
Good morning, good afternoon, and a wonderful evening, dear friends and masters. What a wonderful video and what a powerful messages. A very warm welcome to all of you again in day one of our 40-day quantum breath mindfulness meditation journey. I'm so honored and privileged to hold this space along with all other hosts for next 40 days. Let's begin with the word quantum. In quantum physics, our observation create our reality. That's what I learned from my first 40 days program. An observation is nothing but our thoughts and feelings. The very thing will be transforming together in this quantum journey. I, Sonal Doshi, welcome you again and invite you to this world of meditation to discover your greatness over these 40 days. Truly, everything inside, you'll have the journey to go inwards towards your own transformation and see how miraculous your life can be. To break free from conditioned limitations and prepare and become unlimited that we are. Gain insight into our emotions, our mind powers, and learn to activate them for greater success, total clarity, and manifestation methods to realize our true purpose and goals. And as you've seen from the video, dear friends and masters, you'll hear throughout the program from all different, just like all of you, I joined this one day too, and here I am today, sharing the glory that has brought in my own life. The only promise you do to yourself is show up for this 40-day quantum journey to transform yourself from inside out. Rewire ourselves, our life-expanding wisdom session that's going to be offered through daily practice of meditation. You'll make a significant shift in your thought patterns, emotional patterns, and belief systems. You'll gain total clarity about your career and path and become truly miraculous in your thinking first to get started. This journey asks for your presence, your discipline, and your trust. Some days will feel lighter, some days will feel heavy, and all of it is part of the process. So just keep showing up. A quantum leap isn't gradual. It's an instant shift to a new state, and that's what is available here. You're exactly where you need to be. Again, it's truly my honor. I'm Sonal Doshi, from those of you who don't know me, from St. Louis, Missouri. And it's such an honor to introduce and be part of this Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation, part of this mission, an opportunity to be here today to share the same. So, dear friends, let's take this quantum leap together. Welcome your own transformation. Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation, transforming leadership through meditation. Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation is dedicated to building spiritual governance, organizational growth, and holistic well-being through the power of breath mindfulness meditation and scientific meditation wisdom. Inspired by teachings of Brahmashri Patriji, founder of Pyramid Spiritual Societies Movement, PSSM, the foundation was established as a non-profit entity by corporate leaders Dr. Chandra Pulamarasetti, Mrs. Lawrence Gilhard Jolie, and Mrs. Vani Chandrasekhar, and is a core part of PSSM. Mentored by Padma Shri Dr. D.R. Karthikeyan, Dr. S.V. Balasubramaniam, Padma Shri R.V. Ramani, and Dr. Newton Kondavati. It's run by a team of global volunteers who are primarily corporate professionals. With thousands of meditation sessions conducted globally, the foundation has empowered hundreds of thousands of individuals, from corporate executives and professionals, government officers, to graduating students since its inception in 2020. Through its Project Excellence and Project Meditation initiatives, Buddha CEO organizes global and regional meditation leader conferences to create awareness, aid policymakers to rapidly adopt meditation in organizations and societies. The Buddha CEO public mobile app and the Be Supermind corporate mobile app further amplify this mission, offering structured multi-day programs with ease and regularity. Additionally, the foundation publishes insightful meditation literature, conducts flagship programs like the 40-day corporate program, 21-day youth program, regional languages program, and intensive advanced meditation retreat, both online and in person. Now it's my utmost honor to invite our Grandmaster, Dr. Chandra Pulamarasetti. But before that, I want to tell you that how wonderful and miraculous my life he has changed through this platform and through these robust program one after another. You know, just like all of you, I was lost, looking for happiness, looking to see, totally was living a victim mentality, and that has gradually changed. And I'm sure you'll resonate, all the masters who are watching this show. And throughout this 40 days, we'll share more in details. Keeping in mind, if you're looking for healing, that's what I was looking for, healing. I was at the bottom, of my life. And suddenly, day after day, every program, every thought, every actions, every word has completely transformed. And of course, it's a constant progress, right? Trusting the process. Just I had only promised myself to show up every day. And truly, meditation is the way. And I'm again honored to be here. I live my life, every day to the fullest. Every challenge is turned into, stepping stone for a growth. Truly, all the, experiences, which was not very pleasant at the time, became truly an experience, an opportunity to learn, and doing everything that I never thought I'll do one day. So with that, sir has been patiently waiting. I really appreciate it, sir. Truly my honor to, who has been that guiding light and that beacon of light in my life. So truly honored, sir, to introduce you and welcome you. Dr. Chandra Pulamarasetti is the Chief Meditation Mentor and the founder of Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation. He's a Senior PSSM Master and founding trustee of Pyramid Valley International Meditation Center. Dr. Chandra has studied several masters from East and West, including Dr. Joe Dispenza, Swami Rama, Neil Donald Walsh, Seth, and many more. Dr. Chandra has been practicing meditation for over 24 years now, teaches regularly to organizational leaders and professionals, and conducts multi-day advanced meditation retreats. He travels extensively year-round for meditation propagation along with Master Vani Chandrasekhar. Dr. Chandra attributes his greater well-being, growth, and purposeful living, including the acquisition of his software company and the work of Buddha CEO, to the powerful techniques of meditation and manifestation. Dr. Chandra shares the dream of Brahmashri Patriji for a spiritual world being established in the shortest possible time, where everyone transforms into meditation leader and contributes to this cause significantly. Thank you, sir, and very warm welcome, and over to you.
Thank you, Sonalji. It's a long introduction. Happy morning, dear friends and masters. Great afternoon and evening. As a computer science engineer with a lot of rational thinking, and then also in a society of a lot of conditioning, I used to think that meditation is for people who have some serious problems. Meditation is a difficult thing. Meditation is for special people. You have to be born somewhere in special communities or special way. It's a difficult process, many things. And so when I was introduced to meditation early on, towards my early 30s, I thought it was not for me. My younger brother, medical doctor, GK, was insisting that I meet a master called Brahmarshi Patriji. But when I met him, all of these questions just disappeared. That's when I started dwelling deep into the meditation. It was about 25 years ago. That it is a process that is there to truly know ourselves in a way that we live a suffering-free life and an expansive life in every part of every area of our life. A suffering-free life, that means moment to moment, you're joyful. There's no suffering, there's no pain, there's no suffering. You recognize with a higher understanding, you recognize that with an awareness, and then you're going to go through that. Our likes and dislikes drop to simply being awareness of an experience. But most importantly, it helps, and it helped me to live a dream, live a purpose, live something aligned to my passions. I used to be very interested in developing a lot of software code, very interested in seeing that whatever we develop is there used by many people around the world. The satisfaction that you derive. Meditation helped me to live my dream, grow the software companies that later subsequently founded with 2 other co-founders. Literally see that a software that built is used by several organizations around the world gave me deep satisfaction. It helped me to pursue the passion and purpose that we all have. It brings greater understanding, and it provides develops a lot of willpower and energy. And so I was able to navigate and was able to really live the dream. Somewhere along, as I came in, I've understood that our joy is multiplied when we help others, when we share with others what you know, what you're experiencing most. So I started being part of Brahmarshi Patriji, founder of Pyramid Spiritual Society's movement, who deeply influenced me. And forever I am very grateful to him. It deeply influenced me and then several leaders around me to become a better person every day, to become purposeful every day. Just by being happy with ourselves and then seeing that that smile is there with others. And then he believed that meditation is the single most powerful method that provides solution to every problem and provides answer to every question, every problem and every question, which is not my understanding. But now I understand after doing enough research and study through various sciences, whether it's neuroscience, quantum physics research, psychology research, and then several biological process research about the body. And all of them point that meditation is a beautiful, beautiful method to heal ourselves, to gain everything in our life, those in body state, gain their health, digestion, sleep, develop greater food habits, gain body into the gate control. Those in the mind state, or somebody wants entertainment, somebody wants to grow in their businesses or grow in their career, many things they'd like to do. Absolutely, meditation is providing ability to realize our dreams and goals with increased thought power. Body becomes naturally healed due to a lot of coherence between brain and mind and brain and body. We gain the ability to realize our dreams. Our thoughts bring reality, and so then we become greatest positive and miraculous thinkers, and so then attract several new experiences and attract and then realize our dreams and goals. And for those who wanted to serve, meditation expands us significantly. Want to help others is our motto. Do something useful to everyone. Meditation expands the goals. Meditation makes us into an equanimous state so that we're able to serve without necessarily being swept away with the emotions of it. Then meditation, sure enough, is giving answers to questions about who am I, understanding more of ourselves. When I learned from quantum physics that we are all simply energy and not matter, we are simply energy. 99.99% is energy and not matter. And even the micro things that are the subatomic particles, that are electrons and neutrons, even that are energy. So essentially, when I learned that everything is energy, and energy becomes matter through observation, and everything is energy and we are energy. And so then when I understood that we are much more than this body, and then meditation helps us to experience that regularly. And then you start exploring who you are. Are you just this? Is there something bigger? Is there a purpose? Why are we here? When you have all the answers to this, and then what happens when this body dissolves? Many, many answers come to us when we start questioning ourselves and say, who am I? What's the purpose? Where am I going? Meditation gives great answers. So absolute clarity, that in a way that you feel that every day you have a beautiful purpose to wake up, and then a satisfied day to go to bed. In all of this, the thing about meditation is that it's one of the most simplest techniques. Most simplest, it's not difficult. And then I have to give all the ever grateful to Patrisa, Brahmarshi Pitama Patrisi founded Pyramid Spiritual Societies movement, established thousands of pyramid meditation centers. Today, his work is carried out through several online dedicated meditation channels called PMCs. Buddhasi Quantum Foundation is deeply inspired by him, and then wonderfully mentored by Padma Shri Karthikeyan, a pharmacy director, and many other senior leaders. That Patriji dispelled many myths and said, meditation, simple. Meditation can be done in a few minutes. Meditation can be done by anybody and everybody. Meditation is at any time can be done. There's no restriction whatsoever. It's very simple. Can do any time. And meditation is not that difficult, because all it requires is to just go into a relaxed state, number one. Just go into a relaxed state. We need to relax our body. It does not require a lot of practices of special postures, special timing, special ritual, nothing. Just relaxation is required, number one. Number two, just awareness. Awareness about my thought. Okay, how am I feeling right now? Just awareness. Relaxation and awareness. Only two things are required. Nobody is controlling all the thought, controlling and saying, oh my God, how to control it? There's no such thing. We want to relax, as relaxed as possible. How do you relax? When you sit down in a comfortable posture, relax. When you sit in a comfortable posture in a chair, bodily you relax. So that's all we're saying. We're saying that we relax, number one. Number two, we want to be aware of what's going on in our mind. Awareness. When awareness is there, life changes. If I know when somebody makes a comment on me, if I have an awareness that, okay, the moment somebody comments on me, then I'm getting irritated. I have awareness, and that irritation is generally causing me to suffer a relationship and make me unhappy. And if I have awareness about my thought, my feeling at that point, I can do something with it. And so that awareness is the key for any transformation, ability to notice what's happening to us so that we can change some part of us. And so this awareness is to be built, and for that we simply observe the breath. A beautiful technique that Gautama Buddha discovered in one of his meditations. Then Patricia recognized the simplicity of it and then popularized it, and millions and millions of people practice this technique now. In Pali language called Anapanasati, Anapanasati, be with your in-breath and out-breath. We call it breath-mindfulness meditation. We relax our body and then we simply observe the breath, just that much. The technique, the process is simple. Meditation by itself is simple. It is not some special 20 instructions and 2 months of preparation of everything and then sit down. You need a yoga mat, nothing. Be where we are. Relax ourselves a bit in our body and then develop awareness of just knowing what is going on in our body, in our mind, in our intellect, our logical mind, analytical mind, and all of it. Just knowing. And it's built beautifully by observing a breath. Simple observation. Just sitting very, very relaxed, comfortably, like where right now must be sitting in a chair or in a bed or a sofa on the floor, whatever which you feel comfortable. Anything that takes you relaxation. You sit down very comfortably. Then we are trying to become aware of ourselves. How do you become aware? The simplest technique is to silence ourselves a bit, calm ourselves a bit. And how do we do that? You close your eyes and observe the breath. Everybody has natural breath. Everybody has a breath which is very naturally there. Your breath is there. Each of us are breathing, average 15 times a minute. So all we want is that if we develop that awareness to know what's going on in our body, and so then we can do something with it as a next step. All we have to do is to close our eyes and observe the breath. Breath. There is a breath that is going on in and out, to observe it. That's all. There is no fighting with the thought, just observing the breath. So I close my eyes. And where do I observe my breath? On the nose, anywhere on the nose. You take a reference point with your closed eyes, putting your attention anywhere on the nose. And you can do that. Right now, if I ask you to close your eyes and put your attention anywhere on the nose as a point here, 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 anywhere. And then observe that breath that is going in and coming out. And you put your attention, let's say here, the nostrils, and you observe, oh, okay, so I see now there's breath going in, then comes out. In, out. Observe it. We are deeply relaxed, and then we're observing the breath with our eyes closed. When we do this process, automatically we're going into a deeper relaxed state, quiet state, automatically. And you do this simply by observing the breath, you are becoming quieter and quieter. That's the time you start knowing what I call that awareness. Awareness is to just know what's going on within you. starts building. Awareness is there, then you know how to change course. If there is a big, fire that is happening there, the one who is leading, one who is the leader, directing people to go here, there, must have enough awareness, isn't it? Not get swayed away by the emotion, so that then they can still be objectively give instructions. That's called awareness. That is what we build. And so how do we build? By simply observing the breath. When we do these two, and then there is a third thing that something beautiful happens, is intelligence. We all know, and we use the word intuition, gut feeling. Something comes to me directly when I want to solve a problem. Something came to me and I was just able to do it. That intelligence, we call that intelligence, intuition, gut feeling, direct knowing, all of that intelligence. That intelligence comes to us naturally. This process of meditation, where you relax your body, is simply close your eyes and observe the breath. Builds awareness. You gain a lot of relaxation in the body, a lot of awareness in the mind. There is something called this intelligence that starts flowing into us just by relaxing our body and then building that awareness by observing the breath. When you observe the breath, mind becomes calmer. Slowly the thoughts start going away. We're not trying to control the thought. We are observing the breath. And so thoughts start going away. Slowly, awareness starts building. We start beginning to notice something is beautiful is happening. Some joy is there. Some quietness is there. Calmness is there. Peacefulness will come. You become a little peaceful. It'll happen. And then as that is happening, before we realize, in due course, that intelligence flows, means that your intuition gets developed more and more. You are knowing, when you are thinking of a problem and then solution starts flowing to you, suddenly it just comes to you. These things happen. That's all. These three are there, friends, then life changes. It is very, very simple. And so let's go into the practice of meditation. The practice of meditation, as I explained, is sitting comfortably in a chair or in a sofa. And I see in this picture that I'm showing, sit comfortably. In a sofa means you cross your feet at ankle, fingers into fingers. In both the postures, you cross your fingers into fingers, and then the hands rested in your lap. Be very comfortable. That good takes in relaxation. And close your eyes. Those of you wearing spectacles, remove them. Glasses, please remove. And close your eyes. That is your posture. You can just relax. Spine need not be erect. Your body doesn't support, don't bother. Don't worry about it. Not at all necessary for a beginner's of meditation. So you sit down very comfortably, back rested against the sofa wall or whatever. And then observe your breath by resting your attention on the nose. Your attention on the nose with your eyes closed, observe the breath, and slowly, you relax deeply. Your mind also becoming quieter. That means there are several thoughts are there. 50,000 thoughts are there for a person who is very stressful and average in a day. And then when you observe the breath and slowly, mind starts becoming quieter, lesser and lesser in thought. Great. Awareness starts developing. Continue to be in that state of observing the breath until the time you don't know where you are. That's great. Then you suddenly go into and slip into states of quietness completely. We call it emptiness. You go into that state and be there. Whatever that state is, just be in that state. Suddenly thoughts come. They'll interrupt your calmness, that quietness. Thoughts come, interrupt. Then thoughts come, and for some time you don't even know where you are. Again, you'll be thinking. It is okay, absolutely okay. Thoughts are there, you're thinking, and then whenever you get to know, oh, I'm thinking, I'm supposed to be in a relaxed state, and then in a quiet state, I'm thinking, then you take your attention back to the breath again. That's all. So when you know the thoughts are coming and thoughts are there, then simply then take your attention back to the breath again. So recognize, number one, that it is simple relaxation. And number two, that you're building awareness. And the way you do that by observing your breath. Can we all do that? Closing my eyes, observe the breath on the nose, a point I take anywhere. And there I notice the breath is going in and coming out, in and out. Some people have difficulty in noticing the breath. It's okay. Just observe the point, whichever point that you're taking. Observe it. And then slowly, slowly become quieter. Thoughts become lesser. You start building more awareness about you, what's happening. And then suddenly again thoughts come uninterrupted. When thoughts come, and then you'll be thinking for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes without realizing. But whenever you develop a little bit of awareness, again I said, as you become quiet, awareness is there. And so that with awareness, you'll say, I'm thinking, then go back to the breath again. And then observe the breath, right, friends? So let's do the meditation now. So that's always the technique. When thoughts are there, come back to breath and observe the breath. And slowly, slowly, again, you go into deeper states of relaxation, awareness. Be there. Notice whatever is happening to you in that state of awareness. A lot of sensations in the body, notice them. A lot of movement in the body, notice it. You're getting some kind of smells, visions, touch, feelings, many of them, notice them. And awareness is there. You notice all of that is happening to you. But the moment thoughts are there and you know it is a thought, then come back to the breath. All right? So let's do a first meditation, dear friends. Relax yourself. And the key to be successful in this is to, number one, to not open our eyes during the process of meditation. How many of our thoughts come? Restlessness is there. Continuous stream of thoughts come. Don't open your eyes and only remember this mantra. If thoughts are there, I need to go to breath. That's all. And then again start the process all over. Then you master the meditation very quickly. So I'm going to play music, light music. And when music is there, sort of helps us to soothe and calm ourselves faster. And so I'll play some light music. And then I may do light guidance here and there. But your job is to, meditation, to closing your eyes and observing that natural breath. And as you go and develop into awareness of emptier states, notice all that happening. All right, friends, relax yourself with your eyes closed. Relax your body. With your specs removed, fingers into fingers, hands comfortably rested in your lap, closing your eyes. With your attention on the nose, observe the natural in-breath and the out-breath. No forceful inhalation, no forceful exhalation. Just that natural breath. Be with your breath, dear friends. We are going into powerful group meditation. Observe your normal, natural in breath and the out breath. When you observe your breath, you go into deeper relaxation. Your mind is becoming calmer, calmer. When you observe your breath, you experience calmness, emptiness inside of you, all around you. Allow yourself to merge into your breath and allow yourself to stay in that calmness, emptiness. All emptiness is energy. The quantum field of energy with limitless possibilities. The longer you stay aware of this calmness, emptiness, the more you tune in to these possibilities. Allow yourself to stay connected to that emptiness. If you are distracted in thought, go back to observing your breath. Stay aware of that emptiness of yourself. This is that greater mind, the place of all connection. The more you are in this field of energy, emptiness, the more connected you become, the more empowered you become. friends, at this time, I would like you to express gratitude. Can you express gratitude to your parents for giving this beautiful connection to life? Be grateful to all your teachers and mentors for increasing the understanding of life, for expanding your knowledge. Give thanks to all the people in your life, your family, friends, colleagues, everyone. For helping you constantly learn and experience much life. Your gratitude to all the technology, the system, the government, the companies, for making life convenient and comfortable. Give gratitude to this nature, the bird, the fish, and the animals, the planets, stars, Mother Earth. Filling up our lives with energy, beauty, mystery, and more. Your gratitude to yourself and to this intelligent universe, the field, for creating and experiencing this life, for taking care of you and taking care of others. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. And whenever you're ready, reconnect your experiences from the session. How did you feel? What have you seen? And then keeping your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds. Then you may open your eyes. Okay, dear friends, hope you enjoyed the session. We meditated for about nearly 30 minutes. We pat on our back, appreciate ourselves. Much happens in this simple technique. We relax our body greatly, and when you are observing the breath, slowly, slowly, you build a beautiful amount of awareness. That awareness is the key. Awareness is the key to know more about ourselves, to change the way we live. Now, when we are going into those quieter states, relaxed states, the quieter states, then we are naturally connected to something beyond ourselves, they call the intelligence that downloads, that happens. You'll be surprised, amazed, as you live life with the regular practice of meditation, to see how things flow into us, solutions come, suddenly discover, suddenly somebody tells you, do this, and life becomes effortless in the process. We meditated today for about 25 to 30 minutes, today about 30 minutes. This program where we have set aside 75 minutes for ourselves, Every day we'll do meditation for about 30, 35, sometimes 40 minutes, but it will go slowly, gradually increase. Half the time for meditation, half the time for understanding the science, the philosophy of meditation, and then various benefits it brings to our life. And we call this 5 quotients. Physical quotient, the benefits of meditation. What it builds is relaxation, awareness, and intelligence, 3 things. And because these 3 things come, this is what happens into life. Physical quotient, that means our physical body becomes fit, healthy, all stress goes away. Stress elimination, not management. Stress goes away. Lots of energy built into our body and mind, so then we are very, very actively doing things. Actively. 24 hours we can become very active. Mental, MQ, PQ, and IQ, intelligence quotient, to do with the mind. Sound mind, mental wellness, this is the biggest answer to mental illnesses to solve is meditation. And so great mental well-being is developed, sound mind is developed with meditation. Lots of neural rewiring happens, and so then much abilities of whatever that we are slowly losing, ability to read, ability to synthesize, absorb, analyze, all of those get built. Cognitive capabilities significantly get enhanced. IQ, intelligence gets enhanced significantly. EQ, emotional intelligence, emotional quotient. To be successful, to be experienced, to multiply experience of life, a rally with people around, and so emotional intelligence is greatly developed with meditation. Awareness, expression, inspiration, empathy, ability to engage with others, all of those areas called emotional intelligence are greatly developed, EQ. Manifestation. Everybody has dreams and goals, but they're not able to follow through them. We make many resolutions and say, okay, this is year I'm going to do this time I'm going to do this. But then a week later we forget and we slowly lose track of it. Meditation improves our ability to stay on top of what we deeply desire to experience and then makes that happen for us, called manifestation quotient. Beautifully it develops. Then service quotient, spiritual quotient, to know life little more bigger, understanding. Knowledge liberates. Gautam Buddha said there is suffering, and suffering is due to ignorance, and ignorance can be removed through greater knowledge. And he defined 8 percepts. Patanjali Maharshi talked about yama niyamas are a way to greatly improve our life, strengthen the practice of meditation, improve our life. They all point to the same thing, knowledge. Better knowledge, higher knowledge that simply liberates us from suffering and then helps us to focus towards what we want. And so knowledge. The spiritual quotient is greatly developed when we regularly meditate. And then we become a natural giver, would like to always want to contribute to help others. So all of these aspects are changed when we practice meditation regularly. We go into the details of these week after week. One of the questions we take, and we understand how meditation, scientifically developing it, and philosophically how it is helping us to live a better life in that area of it. So thank you for joining. And 40 days is a long enough program. Now here is the thing. Those who came today and then those who felt you have too many thoughts and then just you could not close your eyes and observe the breath because thoughts kept coming. And then we said thoughts come and then we said when thoughts are there, come back to breath, and that became very effort, a lot of effort. Knowing that when thought is there and then thought is there, then come to the breath is an effort. And those who felt it is very, very effort, a lot of effort you have to do. Recognize that just in a few days it will ease out, it will become simpler. Utilize the capacity of the brain, cells that fire together, wire together. So what you repeat a few days becomes an effortless process. And so then if you recognize that my thoughts have nothing to do with the quality of meditation, if you can understand that. And so thoughts come, I simply go into the breath so that I can continue to be relaxed, and then awareness is built. If you can understand that, then you come back tomorrow and tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. Few days you be there. We say 1 week we experiment. 1 week you experiment. And you saw in the video in the beginning, so many people, thousands of people have transformed just with a simple process by sticking to a few days of this practice regularly. And if you are there for a week and they recognize and say, oh, I seem to be getting more aware, I seem to be more calmer, I seem to be not just like the reacting, all those things, start noticing it. And so we feel like continuing, and we continue. Fan sound. Yes, let me just fix that. Okay, dear friends. So we'll conclude here. And Sonalji, any announcements?
Yes, sir, friends. As all of you see, you'll get a registration link in your emails when you've registered, or you're still telling your families and friends to join. As you know, we'll be having WhatsApp groups. We'll be posting the welcome messages and the registration link. So reach out to your facilitators if there's any issues, anything we can help you. We'll be posting the links here on chat also. So just stay with the process. Thank you, sir. That's all.
Thank you. So there are many experiences that each of us would go through when you meditate. We call them meditation experiences: lightness, heaviness, body movements, body appears like it's floating, lifting up, some rotation, some kind of colors, visions, pains, deep feelings, emotions. They're all are possible, and we're going to talk about them tomorrow in the session of what happens in meditation, why does it happen, and what to do with them. And then for today, recognize that whatever that you have noticed, and if you like to share in the chat, you can put it, but whatever you notice, recognize that it's very, very safe and it is not natural. People not recognizing their body existed is natural. Recognizing that you felt your body is sort of moving automatically is natural. You're feeling intense about energy, currents are passing through, natural. You feel tingling sensation here, natural. Heaviness in your head, natural. Recognize that everything that you experience is very, very, very natural. Even if you felt a lot of thought, of course, thought will be there, natural. Thought by itself is not the problem. Giving up too soon is the challenge. And so we'll talk about these meditation experiences. We'll also talk about tomorrow how meditation trains the mind. It trains the mind, reprograms the mind. It's all in the mind. And when the mind is changing, our mind is changing, our experience are changing of the life. And so we talk about different aspects of the mind and how meditation helps to change the mind. And then what happens in meditation, experience of meditation. All of this tomorrow. And one way we connect with you is the WhatsApp groups. Each of you, when you registered, you're sent a link to this information of how to join. One through Buddha Seva app, second through this Zoom. Third, we have on YouTube where you can go and then log into YouTube and then see in Buddha Seva channel. 3 ways you can attend. Now, in order to connect with us, and every day we post a resource to you, a wisdom note, some books, like on this meditation we practice, we're going to post a short book. And to all of it, when we ask that you join a WhatsApp group. So a WhatsApp group link has been sent to you an email. It may be sitting in a junk mail if you didn't see it. And if you see it and then join that WhatsApp group, then you're connected. And so every day there is a facilitator who is guiding and helping if you have questions about the process or the resources that we post. And so that is the way to connect and stay connected in this program. And so we ask that you join that WhatsApp group some way or the other, you figure it out. It is there an email that is sent to you. And if you didn't have one, then you can put your number in this chat. And first you go and then check in your emails. If you didn't have one, then you can come back and put your number in this chat, and somebody will get to you and then add you to the WhatsApp groups for you to stay connected. We have more than 15 senior meditators who are associated with this as volunteers who are going to help you in this program, in interacting, in Q&A and all of it. And so then we will introduce them and then talk about that too in the next 2-3 days. And for now, we'll conclude here. Dear friends, thank you very much and have a wonderful day. And I see many senior meditators have joined, past Buddhas, CEOs, and masters. Welcome back. Your energy is important to be there in supporting many beginners of the meditation. And one thing we encourage is that when you're part of the program, WhatsApp, we encourage you to make friends. And so then the senior masters or people who have been meditating can interact with somebody who just begin and then pair yourself up with a buddy or someone so that you can help them guide. A process we can try this time to basically encourage you to make friends with others so that you know how to properly meditate and you know what is happening to you is normal and natural, all of it. Get the proper guidance, right? So welcome again to all the senior meditators who are there. And thank you all for joining, and see you tomorrow again. Thank you. Yes, Vignesh?
I start my day with love. Wanna start my day with love. That's what I get more of, is love. I start my day with love. Wanna start my day with love. That's what I get more of, is love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love.
Wonderful. If anybody would like to share how you felt, we formally close and afterwards we stay here for some time. If anybody has questions or want to share, always can do now. So
We
anybody
do
would like
have
to
some
ask?
questions, sir.
Yes.
I think they try to answer some questions. Somebody's feeling sleepy, Deepika Vermaji, and Seemaji is feeling very, very cold during meditation.
Yes. Please hold these questions for tomorrow and explain in detail about the meditation experience, but it's common. Feeling cold, feeling very hot, feeling sleepy is the most common thing, and of course that happens. And there is a scientific reason for it, and so we'll talk about this tomorrow, but it's very common.
There's another comment saying, I'm surrounded by all negative thoughts. Seems like meditation is luxury and not for everyone. I will still try tomorrow. Thank you for the session.
We said it already. Thoughts have nothing to do with meditation. So we said that. So this is the challenge, right? Because we're all fixated upon one thing, that meditation means I have to control the thought. Not at all. We don't control the thought. We sure will fail the moment you hold on to that thing that, okay, meditation means I have to control the thought, I have to remove all negativity, and everything has to happen overnight. Not at all. Biggest myth of meditation is also the reason why many people drop out of meditation. Acknowledge that you have negative thought, no problem. But in due course, it will change. The crux and the key is building awareness. And it happens when you simply come and every day close your eyes and observe the breath for some time. Can we do that? Forget about what thoughts you have. Can you simply close your eyes and observe the breath? It will change. When you observe the breath, the quietness comes, awareness comes. Awareness will help you eventually change the thought from negative to positive or miraculous. It will happen. It's a process, a natural process that will happen. So what we need to do to not have this judgment about thought, and instead we simply do the technique that is given, which is observing the breath with your eyes closed. Thoughts come, acknowledge, it's okay. Why not? Why should I not have negative thought? It is there, so let it be there, but it will eventually go down. Okay.
Sir Sanjay Gupta, sir, has raised his hand. If he wants to share, we can make him a panelist. And while we do that, there's a question, why do we focus on our breath at any point on the nose and why not at the eyebrow center or navel? Can you explain the science of this approach? Thank you so much.
My video is my net is slow, right?
You're coming through well, perfect, sir.
I see. Okay. It is one process. Meditation involves two stages. Dharana and dhyana, two stages are there. Dharana is focus, dhyana is defocus. Okay. Focus and defocus. So we focus on the breath. Breath is an intelligent force connecting us from inside to outside. It's prana. It is a life force. There's consciousness in it. So while there are several objects to focus in meditation, breath being the most natural, the invisible force within us, which is there, is already taking us inside. It's not another object. It is an intelligent force that is there in their nature. And their focus is required to narrow it down, to bring our mind towards one thing, to build that awareness. And we do this focus. And so instead of taking an object, we take breath, which is so naturally connecting us from inside to outside. Gautam Buddha discovered this process, and he felt this is most effective. And so we simply observe the breath, that's called dharana, where you are focusing. And then as you focus in due course, and as you're becoming emptier and emptier, suddenly there's nothing around you. That's when we got to defocus, to do dhyana, to go around and observe everything that's happening to you. Gautam Buddha called it vipassana, true seeing. We observe the sensation of the body, kayanupasana, chittanupasana, bhavanupasana, anupasana, a little bit of each of them. But vipassana, true seeing, are also called dhyana, is to now defocus yourself to notice everything that's happening to you. Now, breath is, since there is an intelligent force, and it reveals many more truths about us, and so you observe the breath.
Thank you, friends. There's a lot of gratitude messages. Be sure we are reading and your energy is reaching us. So really appreciate it. Sir, Sanjay Gupta, sir, is now the panelist and has raised his hand. If you want to share, sir, you can please unmute.
Thank you, Chandra sir, and so kind of you for this meditation. Well, my question is, when we are meditating, then thoughts come and then they dissolve when we focus on our breath or observe our breaths. But what about thoughts that come during the daytime? Disturbing thoughts all the time while we are working, while we are doing something else. Then what do we do? And they keep on disturbing us.
Relaxation, awareness, intelligence, they are there with us all the time. So there's awareness that is built over a period of time. When you start meditating regularly, there is awareness. The awareness is letting you know, telling you time to time about your thought, your feeling, your reaction. When you understand the signs that, okay, my thoughts create reality, oh, so negative thought is there. Okay, why is I doing thinking? That awareness will help you to notice it so that you can change it to something different. So, regular meditator, and how long you been meditating, sir, now?
So it's been just 2 weeks. I joined Blossom first. then the manifest program, then this quantum program.
So you will know it. Already, you must be catching yourself in some time during the days, whenever you have this intense negative thinking or worries or whatever, then you must be having sufficient, not all the time, but at least you'll be improving your stage where you know that, okay, why am I like this? Why am I thinking? I know thoughts create reality. Why am I thinking? That awareness is developed. Normally develops within 5 to 7 days. You start developing a bit of it. And then slowly it increases more and more and more to the point that in 40 days later, you notice that you are much more aware during the day. And so then you have the ability to change your reaction to a response. That's a classic word that people use and say, I no longer react, I respond. I no longer carry out my incessant negative thinking. I come out of it and move into something else. Is that happening to you a bit during daytime?
Yes, it is happening to me a lot of time. But what I do is normally is to live with the universe. I can't control everything. Let universe handle it, and then I get a bit relaxed. That's my way of handling this disturbing thoughts during the
Good.
day.
Good. So awareness is there. So when you have, see, without awareness, then sometimes we are just in that problem for hours and hours. A wife and husband are fighting and argued. 3 days they don't talk to each other. They're still very heavy on that thought and that fight. Now, with that awareness, with a little understanding that just by being in that very thought of, how I am right and how he or she is wrong, then you're only creating more of the such things because you understand the knowledge. And so then what happens now with awareness of this knowledge, awareness of my thought and awareness of the knowledge, then suddenly you relax yourself and say, ease yourself and say, it's okay. Let me first change this very thinking because otherwise I'll attract more of it. And so we slowly change. So whatever may be, you're saying I have awareness, and so then my way of changing my thought is to move it to some power is they'll take care of me. So let me just let it go. Fine, that's one way. I know, no problem. Second is I'm in very control of my life, and so that let me change my thinking by increased understanding and say maybe that person is like that time. That's why it happened to me through them, but it's okay. Now they will be still nice to me. Whatever. So it'll happen. Recognize that no overnight significant change can come, but slowly and slowly and slowly as a
So, friends, I think
Thank you, Chandra.
Sir's, yeah, thank you, Sanjay, for asking. While Sir is logging in, I do see that I'm doing meditation from last 1 year, but still facing issues in my life. Yeah. Okay. Okay, will do. Yes, friends. I think Sir is having internet issue, and also we've already taken the time. So with that, we would love to answer all your questions, but I think we'll wait till tomorrow. And thank you, sir, for coming forward and asking these questions. And for those of you who have also put in questions on the question answers, be sure that the personality that we've created over all these years, right, for however old you are, and we want the instant results, correct? And trust me, the subtle changes are happening by just doing, meditation practice. Doesn't matter even if you're doing it for 20 minutes or 30 minutes, as long as you're doing it regularly. So with that, everything that we've built for myself, for example, for all these 40 plus years, I can't expect that it's going to go out in 1 year, right? So it's a daily practice. And as I said in the beginning, trust the process. You're in the right platform, right places, and all your answers, which is great because your analytical mind is questioning. And that's the first sign for becoming that spiritual scientist that we all want to be and experience that understanding and that awareness. So, with that, heartfelt gratitude for all of you joining. Please post your questions, your experiences. We are always looking forward to your questions and your sharing in WhatsApp group. And with this, we will conclude today and see you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful, great rest of the day and evening. Thank you to our tech host and our content team and the whole Buddha CEO volunteer team behind this robust journey of quantum. So thank you and have a wonderful day. Thank you, Vignesh sir. Let's end it with the big, great music. Thank you.